Assalamu alaikum everyone. Once again, I welcome you to my YouTube channel, that is Nawab Kiazai. Nawabkiazai. As you know that we had started a series of parts of speech, and this is the last, you can say this is the first and the last video of parts of speech. In previous videos, we had learned about the nouns, pronouns, verbs, adjectives. I am, you can say, pronouncing them plurally. Why? Because there are kinds. Adjective has kinds, verb has kinds, noun has kinds, pronoun has kinds, adverb has kinds, conjunction has kinds, preposition has kinds. So that's why I said we have read verbs, adverbs, adjectives, nouns, pronouns, prepositions, conjunctions, and this is the, you can say, last and final video. You can say the first and the last video of parts of speech, that is interjection. Now let's know why an interjection is called interjection. So first of all, you pay attention to the verb, because interjection is a noun. Interjection is a derivative of the verb interject. Interject means suddenly you speak up. You can say suddenly you erupt. Okay? So this is called interject. Means without intention. These interjections are called interjections because we have no intention to say these words. These words just, you can say, come out of our mouth when we feel a pain, or you can say happiness, sadness, or anything. These, you can say, interjections don't have meaning, original meaning. These words just show us that when someone is in a good mood or bad mood, someone is, you can say, sad, or someone is happy. Okay, so these words just express our emotions and feelings, but they don't have real meanings, or you can say original meanings. Simply you can say an interjection is a group of letters that come with a blow through your mouth without any intention. Without any intention. Understood? These are unintentional words that come through out of our mouth. Understood? So now let's go to the examples. Look at the first example, that is wow, wow, wow. Now look at the definition, something pleasant. When we see something pleasant that, you can say attracts our eyes, then we say wow. Understood? Look at the example now. Wow, you are looking gorgeous in this dress. Actually, it didn't have any, it didn't have place. That's why I didn't write. You can say further, but you can say wow, you are looking gorgeous in this dress. When we see something pleasant, something beautiful. Understood? Now, here I would like to tell you one thing, that whenever you can say shout these words loudly, then you have to put an exclamatory mark. You have to put an exclamatory mark. You can say exclamatory mark is a sign of yelling, shouting. Understood? But when you say these words slowly, you can say a little bit calmly, then you cannot use an exclamatory mark, but rather you should use a comma. Now here the difference is that when you shout it, you have to put an exclamatory mark. Then while writing, while speaking, so it's not a problem, and you can say it's not needed. But when it comes to writing, mostly actually these things come, in, you can say informal, you can say emails, letters, and you can say messages, anything. Understood? So then you have to, when you put an exclamatory mark, you can say an exclamatory mark is this, the sign that simply you can say an upside down I. When I is upside down, then it is an exclamatory mark. Okay? So when you put an exclamatory mark, then you have to start your sentence with the capital letter. I mean the uppercase letter. You can see these all. Why? Because there are no commas. If there had been commas, so the sentences would have started with the, you can say, lowercase letters, or you can say that small letters. Understood? This is the difference. Now let's go to the second example. Second example is oops. 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 Now oops. Then we say when something happens, you can say unexpectedly. You can see the definition here. Something unexpected. When we do something unexpectedly, okay, then we say oops. Means something did not have to happen, but it still happened. Or we did not have to do something, but that still happened from us. Or you can say we caused it to happen, then we say oops. Now you can see the example. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Means you can say when you can say make a mistake. Then you say oops, I pressed the wrong button. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Means when you had to turn the fan off, but rather you turned the light off. Means you pressed another button, not the button that you wanted to press. Understood? This is the difference. Simply, you can say when you make a mistake, simply, when you make a mistake, then you can say oops comes out of your mouth. Understood? Now, let's go to the third example, that is whew. Whew. Look at the definition. Getting rid of something. Getting rid of something. God forbid, if you can say once upon a time, the police was chasing us. So we just, can say, we are running and the police is, following us, chasing us, Suddenly, you can say, or you can say, narrowly we escaped the police because we hid, behind a wall. There was a small wall. We hid behind a wall, and you can say, the police passed. So then we say, whew. Look at the example now. Okay. The hardship is gone. Whew. The hardship is gone. Understood? Means the difficulty is gone. When you get rid of something difficult, something hard, then you can say, whew, the difficulty is gone, or because the hardship is gone, the calamity is gone. Okay? When you narrowly escape something, when you get relief. Understood? Let's go to the fourth example, that is, when we hear a surprising news, strange news, and then we, in a questionary mood, we say, means say that again, what you said, say that again. Look at the example now. Okay, see definition first. Questioning mood, then we say, say that again, say that again, say that again. Now look at the fifth example, that is ouch. Ouch. Look at the definition now. Expressing pain or anger. Ouch. Then we say when we are feeling pain, or because we are in pain, or you can say we are angry. Then we say ouch. Look at the example now. Ouch. You stepped on my foot. Ouch. You stepped on my foot. Means it's hurting. It hurts. Okay. So not only this, that somebody stepped on your foot, you can say that when you are weaving something, suddenly the needle, you can say, pierces your fingers. You say ouch. Or you can say you are cutting the vegetables. Suddenly the knife cuts. So you can say you cut your hand, or you can say you cut yourself. Then you say ouch. The knife cut me. Understood? So when you are angry, or you can say you are feeling the pain of something hurts you, then you say ouch. Understood? Now look at the Sixth example, that is alas, alas, alas. Look at the definition now. Expressing sorrow. When you are sad, understood? When you want to express your sadness, then you say alas. Means something you can say very grievous has happened to you. Something you can say sad has happened to you. You see? Alas, my uncle passed away. Alas, my uncle passed away. Now look at the seventh example. That is bravo, bravo. Now look at the definition now. Expressing approval. When you want to express your approval, these things you do not want, but suddenly they come out through your mouth. So when this word suddenly comes out through your mouth, means you are agreed. So you are happy with that. Something someone did or something happened very good. Then you say bravo, bravo. Okay. Look at the example now. Bravo, you hit a good shot. When your friend is, you can say, playing cricket and he hits a six or you can say four or something, or a very important run that the team was chasing another team, you can say. So he scored a run, you can say, or because he scored a goal, or you can say he hit a six. Then you say bravo, bravo, you hit a good shot. Bravo, you hit a good shot. Understood? Now let's go to the eighth example. Eighth example, that is yay. Look at the definition of expressing celebration. You can say yay, yay. Means you are very happy, you are excited, and you can say you are thrilled. Okay? Look at the example now. Yay, we are enjoying the party. Yay, we are enjoying the party. Yay, we are celebrating the new year. We are celebrating the new year. Or you say, yay, we are celebrating the birthday. Okay? For these things. When you are completely excited, completely, you can say, thrilled, then we use this interjection to express our feeling that we are very happy. Understood? Now, let's go to the ninth example. The ninth example is this, that you means, look at the definition now, something disgusting. When something disgusting happens to us, or you can say when something disgusting we see, when we see something disgusting, then we pronounce this word, that you. Okay? Look at the example now. You, this is so dirty. When we see something dirty, when we hear something offensive, or when we see something offensive, or something offensive happens to us, then this interjection comes out through our mouth, that you can say, ew, means that was so disgusting, that was so dirty. You can see the example now. This is so dirty. Now this is so dirty can be anything, a dress, a piece of cloth, or you can say a place, or you can say a kind of a story. You can say a talk, someone talks to you. You can say then we say, you, this is because it's so dirty, something very bad. Understood? And now let's go to the 10th example. Now let's go to the 10th example. That is, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Now look at the definition now. Feeling sorry. When we feel sorry for someone, that someone explains us, you can say, about the sorrows that he faced, or you can say the hardships that he faced, or maybe that he was beaten up, or you can say anything wrong happened to him. So when you can say expresses his feelings, his emotions to us, then in return we say, oh dear. Means, look at the example now. Oh dear, that was very wrong to you. Oh dear, that was very wrong to you. Understood? So these are just only a few examples that I have written here. Otherwise, there are many more, you can say, interjections. Actually, simply it is pronounced interjections. Interjections. But we as Asians, we pronounce it, you can say, like you can say ourselves. You can say we mostly do not use those, you can say, cuttings or short forms. We mostly pronounce the words, you can say, properly, because we are not the native speakers of English. That's why we mostly do not say interjections. Okay, we say interjections. So understood. So these are not the only interjections that I have written on the board. There are many more. So now let me tell you one thing, that the interjection has many kinds. Okay, so the first and foremost interjection is this, that we have, okay, say, read today, or we could say we have learned today. This is called primary interjections. Primary interjections. Why this is called primary interjections? Because these words are only interjections. Other, okay, say, interjections that can be, you can say, that, okay, secondary interjections or cognitive interjections or emotive interjections, many more. There, you can say, maybe 5 or 6 kinds of interjections. Okay, so those words can be sometimes nouns, sometimes they can be adjectives, sometimes they can be maybe pronouns. So that's why we didn't touch these all kinds. We only touched this kind, main kind. You can see the word, the primary interjections. That these are only interjections. They are not nouns, they are not pronouns, they are not adjectives or any parts of part of speech. Okay, these are only interjections. Interjections, I have told you before that, you can say that a group of letters, you can say that comes with a blow through your mouth, where you are happy or sad, just to show your feelings. Understood? So actually, these are just a few examples. In primary interjections, there are many other interjections, not only these that I have written on the board, because I didn't have enough place on the board to write. For example, one is shh, where you want someone to be silent. When you are not hearing something, then you say shh. Or you can say when you want to get attention, when you want to get someone's attention, then you say shh, secretly, especially secretly. Shh, shh. Simply, you can say when you want to get someone's attention secretly, then you say shh, shh, shh. And when you want to get someone's attention openly, then you say ahem, ahem, ahem. Can anyone hear me? Ahem. Can anyone hear me? Ahem. So there are many more, you can say, interjections. Understood? Not only these. So I hope you have understood the concept of today's lesson. The interjections. The interjection. So I hope this is the first and the last video of first video and last video of interjections, and this is the last video of parts of speech. Okay, so I hope you understood the concept of today's lesson. If you are alive, we will meet in a new video with a new grammatical point that can be apart from parts of speeches. Understood? That could be, okay, say direct and indirect, or okay, say that tenses. Understood? So if you are alive, we'll meet in a new video with a new grammatical point. So till then, stay tuned.